Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my TTs have turned 1 year old. I am officially 1 year post-op from my breast augmentation, which is considered to be fully healed. So I'm gonna give you guys an update on my breast augmentation. So if you guys wanna know what bra size I am, if I have any regrets, and just how I feel about my breast implants in general, then please continue to watch. So just in case you're new to my channel, I do have a whole breast augmentation series. I brought you through the whole journey with me, from my consultation to my pre-op appointments, preparing for my surgery day, and a couple of updates in between. So if you haven't seen any of my previous breast augmentation videos or my whole series, I do have a playlist. I'll have it up here for you so you can watch it. I'll also have it linked down below so you can click on it. I have gotten so much positive feedback from all of my videos. So many people have messaged me, DM'd me, commented that my videos have helped them so much with their breast augmentation decisions and everything. I do recommend you watch my playlist. I try to make my videos as informative as possible, which is the whole reason why I decided to create this series in the first place. So if you're considering a breast augmentation or know anyone that is considering a breast augmentation, I highly recommend my videos, my playlists, and you guys can find that in the link down below. One of the main questions that I get from you guys is if I have any regrets. Do I regret getting saline? Do I regret the size that I got? Do I regret not getting a breast lift, which was a recommendation from my surgeon? So I guess I'll start with my regrets. So my doctor did recommend for me to get a breast lift because I had very saggy boobs. I also had basically no boob mass. So then after I was done breastfeeding, they just kind of shriveled up. Imagine two sunny side up eggs on a plate, and then you lift up the plate up and then they're just drooping down the plate. That was my boobs. Two sunny side up eggs drooping off a plate. That was my boobs. A lot of people have asked me also if I have any pictures of what my boobs used to look like. Girl, no. I never took pictures of my boobs because I was just so ugh. So hell to the no, I don't have any pictures of my boobs. But I actually did come across a couple of pictures that I took during quarantine, and I'll insert some where I was wearing a bra, but the bra was obviously way too big for me, but I just didn't want to keep buying different size bras because I swear I've been a bajillion different sizes. I found a picture of me wearing some bras, sports bras and stuff, where you can see how flat I basically am, because I would have no mass up at the top. My boobs were just really flat up at the top, and then they would just have a little sagginess and droopiness up at the bottom. You know what I mean? It's just completely flat, and at the bottom it's just a little squishy thing there that you can just flap around. That's how my boobs were. So I'll insert a couple pictures so you guys can see what my boobs used to look like. And in those pictures, I believe I was wearing a size 34B bra, and it was just too big for me. I had a lot of space in between there, so I was definitely an A cup. So from my understanding, the surgeon was telling me, Dr. Patel, my surgeon, was telling me that a breast lift is going to help the position of my nipples. There's the perfect placement for your nipples. So it's supposed to be at the breast line, not below the breast line. Obviously, before I went into surgery, they were below the breast line. They were literally pointing downwards. So he was saying if I get a breast lift, they're going to be up higher and facing outward, you know? So, but I was kind of really hesitant, and I guess he could tell that I wasn't I don't know if I want a breast lift. So he was like, you know what, if you don't want a breast lift, you don't have to get a breast lift. You can just get the augmentation, and later on, if you feel like you need a breast lift, you can do so. So that's still an option that I could have, you know, it can be done. So do I regret not getting it? I don't really regret not getting it, but I do kind of understand what he meant by me needing one. Oh, because he did say if I didn't get one, then I would have mature looking breasts. He's like, if you're okay with having mature looking breasts, then you don't have to get the breast lift, you can just get the augmentation, you know. And I was like, I don't know, because I'm already getting saline implants. I don't want them to look super fake. I wanted my breasts to look as natural as possible, and I know saline already doesn't look or feel as natural as silicone does. So I was like, I don't know if I want a breast lift along with that. Like, I don't want to have like really perky boobs, hard and round, and I was just really scared. I didn't want to get the breast lift, and also it was extra money, and it's more of an invasive surgery, which I'm already getting submuscular implants, and I didn't want to get a breast lift also. Like, it just seemed like so invasive. So I didn't want to go through all that, and so to be honest, I don't really regret it. I honestly think my nipples are in a good spot. They're right here. They're right here, so I don't think this is, and they're not facing downwards. They're literally just always facing out. So I think I'm okay with my nipple placement. I think they're super cute, to be honest. I think they're cute. I think they're pretty. I think they, you know, shoot, I'd be checking myself out in the mirror and I'd be feeling good. So I do not regret that. But I do think that if I would have gotten a breast lift, I think I would have had a little bit more mass up here in this area. Like I said, I don't really gain weight in my upper body or in my boob area. I really don't have much mass here. So right here at the top, I feel like you can see the roundness a little bit too much, which, you know, to some people that may bother you. I'm just kind of giving you guys some angles so you guys can see. It doesn't bother me too much, but I do feel like it makes it look a little bit less natural, because it just looks so round up here all of a sudden. Like, it's just flat and then all of a sudden round. I think I would have had a little bit more of a gradual teardrop shape boob if I would have gotten the breast lift, because it kind of would have lifted my boobs up to the point where I would have a little bit more meat up here than how they are right now. So then it would have been like a gradual drop and not so like boom, you know, like flat and then out. I hope that makes sense. I think that a breast lift would have done that for me. So he did say that I could get like fat transfers if I ever wanted to, like remove fat from anywhere in my body, and they could put it up here, and that'll help make it look a little bit more natural. So then that brings me into my next topic. Do I regret going under the muscle? No, I do not. I swear, if I did not go under the muscle, you would be able to see the shells of my implants. I feel like you would be able to see them so easily because I literally have no breast tissue. So I am so glad that I went under the muscle, because I really do think it helps to make it look a little bit more natural. But working out wise, it does feel really strange. Do I regret getting saline? I still do not. I have mentioned in my previous videos that I do have some rippling down in here. It's very minimal. It's not like crazy, you know. I can only feel it if I really like dig my fingers in there. I can feel it, but you cannot see it. I have tried to see it. I have looked at myself in the mirror in different angles and done different things, and you cannot see it. I have worn little itty bitty tiny bikini tops. It is not visible at all. It can only be felt if you like really dig your fingers in there. So if that bothers you, you know, then don't get saline, but it really doesn't bother me. In my previous video, I did talk about why I chose saline, so if you want more info on that, I'll let you guys watch that video. I have it linked right here so you guys can watch that one if you guys want. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I do not regret getting saline. I can live with the rippling. It really doesn't bother me. It's literally only like right here in this little bottom section. Like this little bottom section right here is where I can feel the rippling, and nowhere else. But like my surgeon said, if I wanted to minimize the rippling and over here the little like lack of fullness up here, I can always get fat transfers or the breast lift if I wanted to. So I don't think I would ever get the breast lift, to be honest. I mean, I'm not saying I absolutely am not, because I don't know, you know, I may later on decide, hey, I should get a breast lift. You know, depending on how they change, you know, as I age and as my body changes, you know, maybe I'll get it, I don't know. But fat transfers, I don't know, that kind of sounds kind of good. So I don't know, but I'm not right now, absolutely not. I am 100% happy with how my breasts are. And right now, I wouldn't change anything about them. So do I regret the amount of cc's that I got? I got 450 cc's. Choosing your breast size is probably like the hardest decision that you have to do. And it's so like, because like you don't know. You absolutely do not know how it's gonna look on you. You can try on different bras and whatever, but it's just not, you know, like that. It's the hardest decision because it's not like, oh, it's gonna look like this for sure. You know, and even if you see me, even if you see other girls on YouTube or on Instagram, wherever, and see there is implants, it's gonna look different on every body type, everybody's size, everybody's frame. So that's why it's such a tough decision. But I think I chose a good size because I went into surgery wanting bigger breasts that complemented my body, complemented my shape, made me look proportionate, and were not like overboard. Like I didn't want for people to look at me and be like, damn, big boobs. I have always been a small boob, big butt kind of girl. I always wanted my chi-chis to grow and they would never freaking grow, but I always had a booty. So I didn't want to make my boobs be like my main focus of my body, you know? So that's why I went with 450. And let me tell you guys, when I went in for my consultation, I went in February of 2020. When I was looking at myself, when I was choosing a breast size, this is what I looked like. I was very thin. I was 127 pounds when I went in for my consultation and I was deciding a breast size. And let me tell you guys, right now, I am 1 year post-op and I am 145, I'm like 146 pounds right now. So I have gained 20 pounds, you guys. So my body is now 20 pounds bigger than how I went to for my consultation. I feel like they probably look a little bit smaller on me now because I'm like 20 pounds bigger, you guys, and I ain't complaining, okay? I'm happy with my 20 pounds. Let me show you guys a little before and after picture. This picture is literally what I looked like going into my consultation. 127 pounds. I was super lean. I was really focused on being lean and muscular. I was lifting weights. I was like eating super clean, low fat, and this is what my body was, okay? And this is how I chose my 450 cc's. So now this is me. Now I am about 146 pounds. I have been working out, trying to get, you know, thick, fit and all that. I do have a little bit more fat on my body along with my muscle. And I feel like I could have gone bigger. Like if I went into my consultation with the size that I am now, I easily would have gone for 500 cc's. Easily. I'm 5'3", by the way. So I'm 5'3", and I'm currently 146 pounds or so. And I'm telling you right now, I would have easily gone in for 500 cc's right now. Okay? So, but before I was 127 pounds, 5'3", and I chose 450 cc's. So just to give you guys a little bit of a reference, if you guys are within that range, luckily me gaining weight has helped for you to make your decision on the cc's. Now I have like 2 different body styles for you to base off your decision with. So I was 127 pounds, 5'3", I chose 450 cc's, and I think it went great with my body. But now I am bigger, and I feel like I could have gone bigger with my breasts. I could have gone with the 500 cc's. Yet, this is what 450 cc's looks on me now. And you know, it's not like I gained 20 pounds of fat. I have been literally working out, trying to gain muscle. So it's not all just I gained 20 pounds of fat. I feel like the appearance of my boobs hasn't really changed too much. You know, like they're not fuller because I gained fat there. But either way, I still think my boobs look good with my body, and I'm happy with my 450 cc's of Saline. What do you guys think? I'm going to show you guys a couple of clips of me wearing different type of tops because I feel like my boobs do look different with the different kind of tops that I wear. Honestly, feel like when I wear crew necks, like tops that are just solid crew necks, I feel like that's when my boobs look like really big. So this is what they look like in a V-neck t-shirt. I'm wearing the same bra as the previous clip. And here, same bra with a different kind of tank top. And in this clip, I have no bra on. So this is what my breasts look like without a bra. Just this dress, it is a little tight, so it kind of like holds them up a little better. And this is what my breasts look like currently right now on my body. So this is a comparison photo from me being 10 days post-op versus me being 1 year post-op. I took that right on my Chi-Chi's birthday and I'm wearing the exact same top. But anyways, I love my boobs. I love that they're not humongous, in your face. I feel like they're definitely noticeable. That is something that I had to adjust to, you guys. Like I said, I've always been a small boob, big butt girl. So obviously when people look at me, they would never look at my boobs because I never had anything for them to look at. And if they're looking at my butt, I wouldn't even know because I'm walking away. I don't have eyes behind my head, so I would never see anybody like looking at my butt. But now, like, I see people looking at my boobs, and that was definitely something to get adjusted to, like, both men and women. Like, you know, walk into a room and I talk to them and their eyeballs literally just go straight down to my boobs, and that is just so uncomfortable, to be honest. Like, damn, you know, but it's like, okay, well, that's why I got my breast augmentation, I guess. I've gotten comments like, you know, I got 600 cc's because I wanted my boobs to look big and fake. If that's the look that you're going for, then get you a whole bunch of cc's. But I'm glad with my little 450 cc's, okay? By the way, if you guys want to know any fitness tips or what I've been doing, working out videos, let me know and your girl will hook you up. And speaking of working out, I got my implants underneath the muscle, which means they had to cut my muscle and to, you know, stick the implant underneath there. And I don't know if you know this, but your muscles just stay cut like that. They don't reattach. So once they cut your muscle, like, you lose a little bit of muscle function. So when I did start working out again, I did feel really strange, especially doing exercises that involve the chest muscles, of course. So like doing push-ups, like I feel like I can't even do one push-up without it feeling so strange because it feels like my boobs are just going to the side and like I'm so scared that they're just gonna like shift out of place. Literally, it's the fear that keeps me from doing the workout. But it's not the pain. There is absolutely no pain at all. It just feels very strange, uncomfortable, and it just scares me. My doctor used to have me put my hands on my hips and then like squeeze so you can see how my boobs like move. So when you're working out your chest, your boobs kind of do that. So he would do that and just kind of look at how they would move, and he said they were moving great. Like, it's normal. Like, that's the normal appearance of flexing, I guess. So there was no problem with that. But if you do want to minimize the discomfort, just wear your compression bra or wear a tight sports bra that kind of keeps them close together, so that way when you work out and your boobs kind of feel like they're going apart, they don't go apart too much. They'll stay a little bit closer together. I'm still able to do all my body movements. I have like full range of motion. I didn't lose any, you know, movement or any function in my arms or anything. It's just a little different now. Speaking of movement, my breasts and how they feel. So I feel like my boobs don't feel super soft and squishy like natural breasts do, but they are soft. They're not rock hard, okay? They're not rock hard. They don't feel like a basketball. They don't feel like, you know, they're still, you know, like I can still move them around. So I feel like when I'm when I don't have a bra on at all and my boobs are kind of like just dropped down, up here at the top, since I don't have very much mass, it doesn't feel as soft as I would like, but it does feel really soft like down here when I touch it. But when I do have a bra on and my boobs are a little bit more lifted, then I get a little bit more mass up here and it feels softer. So I feel like if I would have gotten the breast lift and my breast would have been like lifted more, then I would have had a little bit softer feeling breast. So that's another thing that maybe a breast lift could have done for me. Again, it doesn't bother me. I feel like the single girls are the ones that worry about this because they don't want like men to notice that their boobs feel fake. They don't want men to notice they're rippling or feel them being super hard. But you know, I am not single. We have been together for 12 years and he's been with me since my breasts have been all sorts of sizes, before kids, after breastfeeding. You know, he's been through it all, and I feel like I'm comfortable with my breasts, he's comfortable with my breasts. And, you know, if I'm happy, he's happy. I honestly don't care what he says. It's about me. If he's gonna be like, ew, your breasts have rippling or whatever, like, bye. Bye. Because that's bogus. You know, like, your man should not be telling you stuff like that, first of all. Because a lot of girls have messaged me about the rippling and about the firmness of them because of their boyfriend or their man or whatever, and I'm like, girl, I don't think you should base your decision of your breast implants off of another person's opinion. I think it has to be solely your opinion, what you want, what you like, what you think is the best thing for you, and that's it. It like triggers me a little bit that people are trying to get surgeries to please other people. Like, that is not okay. If you're gonna get a plastic surgery, it has to be for yourself, and that's it. That's the reason why I got my breast implants. I felt very uncomfortable, very insecure about my breasts, and I am 1,000 times happier, feel 1,000 times more confident, and I did it all for myself. I did not do it to please anyone else. I did not do it for my man to think that I'm hotter or whatever. He loved me with my saggy little sunny side up eggs, okay? He still loved me like that. He ain't complaining about these new ones either, okay? Just do it for yourself is basically what I'm saying. Don't choose silicone implants because you want your man to like feel squishy boobs. You know, if you feel like it's not safe to get silicone and you would rather get saline to be safer, then get your saline. He's still gonna like your big perky boobs, okay? Doesn't matter. I'm sorry if I'm kind of getting an attitude with you guys. It just really works me up because you should not be getting the surgery for anyone else. And you know what? Don't even tell anyone. For example, I was really worried about telling my dad about my breast augmentation. So I didn't tell him anything at all. I didn't tell him when I went in for my consultations. I didn't tell him anything until I was 1 week before my breast surgery. I was like, hey, so next week I'm gonna get my boobs done. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get my boobs done. I already paid for it. I already chose the size, everything. And I showed him the pictures of, you know, basically the video that I shared with you guys. I showed him when I had my little fake inserts in that would mimic 450 cc's on my body type. He was like, oh, that's not that bad. That's not too big. He's like, okay. You know, because I know my dad, I have wanted breast implants forever and a day. And my dad always knew that. He was like, no, you don't need that. You're perfect how you are. God made you like this. If a man loves you, he's going to love you with no matter how big or how your boobs look. He's going to love you for who you are and all that. That's how my dad has always been with me. So then I just told him 1 week before and he was super supportive. He took me to my post-op appointment, like the very next day after surgery when I was all like, you know, he took me to my appointment and he took me to several of my appointments actually because I couldn't drive. So trust me, if people love you, they will support you no matter what, as long as you are happy. So don't worry about anyone else. Do it for you. Tell people right before you're gonna do it. Just say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Are you gonna support me? Are you gonna help me? Can I count on you? That's it. Don't ask them for permission. Don't ask them for their opinion. Just ask them, hey, are you going to support me? Are you going to help me, please? I need you. I talked about that for way too long. Let's get back into my implants. I finally know my bra size. You guys, this has been such a pain in the butt because I started searching for bras when I was 8 months post-op. I had talked about it in my previous video. I was super excited shopping for my Fenty, my Savage X Fenty bras and stuff. And so I ordered some. I got them. Did not fit at all. Super small. I am going to have a video on that someday. Someday I'm gonna have a video of me doing my bra hauls from Fenty and all that, because I still don't have any Savage X Fenty bras, but I do own a couple of bras now, and I do know what my bra size is. So originally I measured myself and I decided to order some bras from Fenty. I ordered 34C bras, super small. My nipples were coming out of the cups. The band was like making some creases back here, super uncomfortable. I hated all of them. All of them, I hated them. I hated every single bra that I got, and I had gotten 7 bras. I returned them all, and but it did take some time for me to get my credit back. I have my credit from Fenty, which I have not used yet, because I was like, oh my god, I don't want to go through this again of me having to return them, wait for all that, blah, blah, blah. So I just went to the store and I was like, let me just try on bras. And so I figured out, I was in between a 38C and a 36D, and I have figured out I am a 36D. That is my bra size. 36D, and I figured it out just by going to the store, trying on bras. I tried different brands, different style bras, strapless, and 36D is my size. It did take me a couple of months. I'm telling you, 8 months, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gosh, too long. Too long. But to be honest, like when you have your breasts done, you don't even really need a bra. I went through almost a whole year of me going braless, wearing pasties, wearing nipple covers, and just wearing like little sports bras. And to be honest, when I started wearing bras again, I was like, holy guacamole, I forgot how uncomfortable these wires are. But of course, sometimes your bra just gives your breast a different appearance depending on the top you're wanting to wear and stuff. So I feel like, you know, bras are somewhat essential depending on your outfit of choice. Like what your boobs look like at your 1 year mark is how they should look like forever. So they're going to be changing within that first year. So that's why I wasn't trying to buy bras right away, because I didn't know how they were going to change, how my size, like I didn't know if my size would change. So I was just like, I want to buy bras when I'm closer to my fully healed date. These are some of the bras that I have purchased, and I have fallen in love with this brand and this specific style of bra. This is from a brand, oh my god, it rubbed off. Oh my god. Dang it, Kate. It rubbed off, but I am going to find it for you. I'm going to have it written on the screen, the brand of this bra. But I found this at Discovery, a store here in Chicago, but I'm sure you can find this like at TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington, because those Discovery carries a lot of similar brands like those stores. And these bras have, they're like that laser cut. Super soft, like this part all the way around you is super comfortable, does not cut into your skin, does not create any little rolls or anything. It just feels super comfortable, and it's so soft, and they were really inexpensive. It was a pack of 3 for like $15, $16. But yeah, so this is what my bra size is, you guys. I am now a 36D. So later on, I'll show you guys a video of me trying on it. Let me know, you guys, please, please, please let me know in the comments, how can I do a bra haul without actually showing my bras and have like my boobs all out on the internet? I don't know if you guys have any ideas of how I can do the haul. Of course, I can just show you guys like the bras like this and explain to you how they fit and how they feel and give you a little review of them. But like for me to actually show them on camera, I don't know, you guys, because there's like creeps out there. I've gotten messages from like men saying like, hey, my wife wants to know this, or hey, my wife. Like, boy, stop watching my freaking videos, you creep. I do not believe that your wife wants to know about my breasts. If she wants to know, she can ask me herself. So I was thinking of maybe trying on the bras and showing them to you, but with a top on, so you can still kind of see what the bra does for me, but I'm just not out here just in a bra. So let me know how I could do a video like that, like what your suggestions are of how I could film the video for you. Okay, so my camera is dying on me, you guys. I need to cut this video short. I know it's long. Really quick, on my last post-op appointment with my doctor, he said the implants do come with a warranty. So if they were to rupture, it is covered, and you need to keep your little breast implant card. So if you don't know, once you get your boobs done, they give you implant cards. So it's a card with all the information of your breast. Think of it kind of like a car and the VIN number. Like the VIN number identifies your car. It's kind of like that. Like your card identifies your breast. And so the brand is on there. It has like a number and your CCs, all that. So you just keep your breast implant cards with you, and you'll have your warranty on your implants, but you will have to pay for the procedure. It's not going to be the exact same cost. It's going to be less, but you still have to pay him for repairing your breast. But the implant itself is covered. So just make sure to save your implant cards. Talk to your surgeon, because I'm sure everyone is different. Maybe your surgeon will cover for the surgery at no additional cost for you. But my surgeon said there is still a cost. It's just not going to be as much. So I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Overall, I am super happy with my implants. I love them. I'm wearing things that I feel like I couldn't have worn before, because I'm sure my saggy, sunny side up eggs would not be flattering in those outfits. I'll show you guys a couple of pictures. I'm so happy that I don't have to like refrain from buying certain tops or certain bikinis because of how my boobs are gonna look in them. So it's just so much fun. So I have brought in the variety of tops and bathing suits that I can buy, so it just makes me so happy, so confident. I absolutely love my boobs. I am very happy with them, and I'm happy with my surgeon as well, so I do recommend him if you are in the Chicagoland area. Dr. Patel, he owns Chicago Institute of Plastic Surgery. I love him. I love his staff. If you guys want to feel like that and you're considering a breast augmentation, make sure you do it for yourself. Make sure to be safe, choose the right surgeon, take your 6-week recovery absolutely serious. If you do any heavy lifting at work, try to get the 6 weeks off. I know it's like so much. If you can at least get the 4 weeks off, get the 4 weeks off, because it's really hard. It's a lot harder than people think. I've watched girls do videos about their BBLs and stuff that have also gotten breast implants, and they all say their BBLs do not hurt at all. Like the breast implants are much worse than BBLs. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a BBL, but I do know that the breast implants do hurt, like lifting heavy, putting your arms up. So if you're working where you're doing heavy lifting, any heavy lifting or having to raise your hands up high, it's going to be so painful. It's going to be hard, and you're going to risk ruining your implants, and they're going to shift and not look the best. I did have my full 6 weeks of recovery, and I took my recovery very seriously because I was really scared of them shifting, and I just spent all that money on my breast implants. I do not want to spend more money to, you know, fix them up after me not taking my recovery seriously. I hope I answered all of your questions. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave me a comment below. I try to answer every single comment that I get on my breast augmentation videos. I reply to you guys with some paragraph comments. So if you guys have any questions at all, go ahead, leave me a comment on my videos. That is the best way for me to answer you back. I will tell you right now, I don't reply too much on my Instagram. If you want me to reply to your comments, comment it on this video, okay? I appreciate you guys watching my videos and finding them helpful. It really does, you know, spark joy. I feel so happy that I can help you guys and help you guys make the best decision possible for your breast augmentation. So I wish you guys the best in your breast augmentation journey. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you guys give me a thumbs up. Also share it with any of your friends that are considering a breast augmentation. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!